There was once a man who'd forgotten he was ever a boy.
I do not believe in fairies.
A boy who could fly.
He's forgotten everything.
Until the wicked captain stole his children and declared,
I want my war!
And it's there the fairy tale begins. Hook. Boxing Day, 2:10 on BBC One.
A feast of music, comedy and dance now as BBC One celebrates Christmas with a host of special guests gathered at the Royal Albert Hall. We present Joy to the World. And the traditional Festival of Carols from Kings can be heard and enjoyed at 5:15 this afternoon on BBC Two.
Just a perfect day.
I'll tell you what makes a good Christmas show.
Great animals in the zoo.
And then later, a movie too, and then Holes.
Stocking snow on the credits and copping off with someone you shouldn't. For the perfect Christmas show, join Mrs. Merton Saturday at 10:15 on BBC One.
Oh, what a perfect day.
Christmas Eve on BBC One. At 6:30, Hale and Pace in a kitchen carry-on.
There's nothing like the good stuffing at Christmas.
Followed by a bean feast of festive comedy.
Oh, Eddie, you haven't. No, you haven't.
At 5 to 8, discover the sonic secrets of humpback whales. Will the National Lottery bring an early Christmas present to you? Join Carol Smiley and Enya at 8:40. After the draw, Leslie Nielsen's on a perilous mission.
You might end up dead is my middle name.
At 10:15, Harry Enfield and Chums.
Oh, I like him. I'd like to.
Christmas Eve on BBC One. James Stewart and Marlene Dietrich team up on BBC Two now, facing Trouble in Bottleneck. Destry Rides Again, a Western comedy. Here on BBC One, Neighbours gets an earlier airing this Christmas Eve in 15 minutes after the news with Andrew Harvey.
Good afternoon. As always, I can promise you a fantastic show on Christmas Day because I've been travelling thousands of miles to present some wonderful gifts to some very special people.
This is not a zoo. This is the middle of Africa. And a baby orphan elephant being fed by a man who's had a passion for elephants all his life. Join me on Christmas Day on BBC One to find out the whole story.
Noel's special Christmas presents. Christmas Day at 3:10 on BBC One.
Stanley Ipkiss is not just having a bad day, he's having a bad life. Unfortunately, things are about to change, starting with the color of his face.
It's party time! P-A-R-T. Why? Because I gotta! Somebody stop me! Smoking!
You don't scare me, Mr. Ipkiss.
Trouble with a capital M-A-S-K. Man Meets Cartoon, Christmas Day at 6:50 on BBC One.
Thank you very much.
Nobody wants the awful 7-year-old Junior. He keeps on being returned to the orphanage until an unsuspecting couple adopt him. Problem Child, our film comedy in 20 minutes. Over to Erinsborough first on BBC One, where Ruth's got itchy feet.
Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours. With a little understanding, you can find the perfect blend.